You were listening to a Nerd Room podcast, a member of the Star Wars Commonwealth Podcast Network. Be sure to check out more from the Star Wars Commonwealth on the web at starwarscommonwealth.com and take your first steps into a larger world.
So, you know, you're talking about Cap coming in from 1945 till now. What if, like, you went back in time to 1945? What's one thing that you'd want to, like, check out from 1945?
If we went back to 1945?
Yeah, if we went back in time to 1945, like, what's one thing that you'd be like, oh, you know, I've always wondered, like, if it was better back then?
You wouldn't catch me back in 1945. With the color of my skin, I would be going, no way, man. No way, man.
I don't know. I don't want to state the obvious, but I don't think either of you do very well.
Yeah, I don't think we do very well back then.
In 1945, I don't know how.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Me and Troy might be a little hooped. So, Tim, what would you be doing?
If you're at all implying white supremacy, no. No, I think, you know, I've always been fascinated by World War II, right? Mm-hmm. It's not something I go back to check out because it's a horrific thing. Definitely. But I think the implications of World War II has always fascinated me. It's essentially carved out the world that we live in right now. Mm-hmm. It progressed modern science and modern technology by decades within that 5-year span, the innovation that they went through there. But, you know, seeing Winston Churchill speak live, seeing Roosevelt, seeing all of that is in the American machine that came out of it. Like, that's when you think about the American dream. Yeah. That's what you think about, right? You think about Leave It to Beaver, post World War II, the 50s, when America was essentially at its peak, right? They came off essentially winning this war, and they had these industries, the car industry, oil and gas, you know what I mean? They were cooking on all cylinders. Yeah, they had some real issues with diversity and rights and all that, but maybe that's where you guys would want to go. But would I want to go back to check anything out? No, maybe like to see a historic speech or something, to be present. Yeah. Like, you know, the Pearl Harbor speech, you know, we've all heard that. But do I want to go back to 1940? Like, that sounds horrendous.
No, sorry, not like
we'll be dead.
Not if you wanted to go back. I'm just saying the Cap didn't want to jump in forward 80 years or however many years he jumped in forward. But, like, if something happened where you were just, like, moved back, like Cap was, so it was an unavoidable situation. And you had to go back, right? Like, not like saying, like, would you go back? I mean,
I'd be immediately conscripted into some sort of army.
Yeah. Just you there. Suit up.
Yeah.
Where's the Star Spangled Banner? Can I be the man with the plan?
Yeah.
I don't know. What are your thoughts? Like, it seems like going backwards to that time. It's more about a moment rather than the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd like to check out the food. I mean, whenever you have food,
everything's boiled.
I don't want to do like one of those drive-in theaters.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like, you know, like the classic, like,
yes,
yeah. You know, like the A&Ws, how they have like the skates and they'll deliver your food and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And they have one of those like ice cream cone kind of hats on, man. Like Back to the Future, man.
Yes,
that's right. Like the 50s, 60s.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what I want, man.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I want. Yeah, I said the mid 60s. Like I'm a big like Michael Jackson dude. So if I could see like the birth of the Jacksons.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like Motown, like the Temptations, James Brown, Stevie Wonder. If I could see all that, the Supremes, that would be wicked. That would be the Beatles. Like,
oh,
come on, like that. Like that's like music to me. That is like the era of music. All that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Transformative.
Cool.
Is there like one
defined music?
Okay, right?
All right, here's the question: you can go back in time for one artist in a concert in their prime.
Oh,
who do you choose?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Michael Jackson's baddest album. Hence the word baddest. Bad came out when I was born in '87, and I love that album.
So good.
If you go back to '84 with the Victory Tour, and then '82 Thriller, like Michael Jackson's just, to me, just the man. Just kills it.
Did you try to get tickets when he was gonna come back to London?
No, I didn't.
I tried. I woke up because they went on sale like 4 a.m.
The This Is It tour?
Yeah. So I tried to get tickets and I didn't get it. Not that it mattered, but.
So you would have flown to the UK to see it?
Yeah, I would have went.
Yeah.
For Michael Jackson to come back, I mean, at the O2 Arena, for sure.
Oh, yeah. I've been in that arena though.
Oh yeah.
Me
Yeah,
too.
it's great.
Yeah, it's an awesome.
Great. Yeah.
Since a football.
Yeah. There they do like back-to-back shows. Like here is say if Rihanna comes or whoever, she comes for one night in and out. But there, like, they'll come back-to-back. They'll sell it like Saturday, Sunday.
Garth Brooks?
Friday, Saturday.
Garth Brooks
did do that, but here that's like a rare thing.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
over there it's like it's normal.
That's
you
cool.
know?
That's cool.
That is cool though. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm not. The thing is, I have this weird kind of relationship with music. Is that I've never had a band that I've connected to on a very intimate level. Like I'm a huge fan of Coldplay. That's probably the band I connected with most.
Love
I had
them.
really like shitty music taste in high school. Like I listened to like Linkin Park and Limp Bizkit and all
So-
that.
Oh, Limp
good.
Bizkit,
Yo.
chocolate starfish.
Yeah, and that hot dog flavored
Yo,
water.
I love. I was like, oh
Keep rolling,
yeah.
rolling.
Shut the. I don't go there, but you know what I mean. You know that track.
It's but it's not something that like I'm not. I love like when I was in high school. Now I love that stuff. Like
Oh,
Linkin
yeah.
Park, even to this day, like R.I.P. Chester Brownbaugh or whatever
Yeah.
his name, Bennington. I love that stuff, and I was never like an angry kid or anything like that. But for whatever reason, I connected to a lot of that music. It was pretty mainstream, that rock rap type stuff.
It
right?
was.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And
then-
Korn and all that stuff.
Yeah, Korn,
Korn.
Korn, like
So
System
bad.
of Down, all that
Yeah,
kind of stuff,
yeah.
right? So I listened to all of that shit. And like when I got into university, I got into a lot of independent bands, like the Stars are great, and I can't remember.
You're such a hipster.
Oh man, they're the Stars.
Like the alternative kind of stuff. Like the,
like super hipster music.
Yeah.
I lived with a bunch of guys, awesome guys, and they got me into some like really great music. But one of the most mainstream bands that kind of fell to that was Coldplay.
Coldplay.
Like
yeah.
Yellow, X and Y, that album X and
Oh,
Y,
yeah.
and some of their old stuff. Fix You is probably like my favorite song of all time.
That's great. I can't. What was the album they had? Is the album with Jay-Z, but it wasn't on the original
Oh
album.
yeah, it was like a remix. type
Viva.
yeah, I know.
It was like 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
My
got,
favorite Coldplay album. Love it.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
yeah, they're so
great.
good.
Yeah.
And so I don't have this like intimate connection with like someone like the Beatles or Rolling Stones or someone like your classic type of music that has been impactful on like multi generations.
Right.
So I've never really experienced anything like that. And in recent years, probably the last like 4 or 5 years, I don't think I've uploaded a song onto my phone or anything. It's been all podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the only music I really get is like your top 40 type stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't like any of it.
Well, because I think the problem with music is it comes out too fast. Like the era I was talking about, like the 84, 86, 87, like even 90s, even early 2000s, they took their time. Like if you had an artist like Usher, he'd come like 2001, and then he'd come back like 2005, then he'd come back 2009.
Yeah.
Like now we're getting like Selena Gomez with a new album every 3 months.
Well, they're not even
You know what I
albums.
mean?
They're just songs.
Because yeah,
And
exactly.
then they
like one
compile
hits.
them into an album, and they have like one new song on that album.
It's crazy. I got a Chris Brown album, I think sometime in September, and then he re-released a new album with like 4 of those songs, and then everything else was new material like 2 months later. It's crazy, like the turnover rate, because music's just too fast, and it's not the same because you don't get to like let those songs marinate, digest them, and then move on to the next song. Like now it's like you hear it for a week, and then not even a week, you hear it for like a day, and then you're
Yeah.
on to the next track. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
fast. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
and like there's no more hidden gems, right? Like you
No.
buy an album, it had 13 tracks, and then you did have like 3 tracks that they played on the radio that like drew you into the album.
Yes.
And then you listen to the whole album, you're like, oh, track 8, like it was like this secret like society where if you're like a true fan, you would know like, yeah, everyone was listening to this song, but like this hidden gem is like if you're a true fan, you would know it.
You hipster.
Yeah.
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 No, but, okay, it's funny. It's funny you say that because going back to kind of some of the music I listened to in high school,
Yeah.
is that the back half of what was the second Limp Bizkit album? Like this first popular one. There was like $3 Bill Y'all, and then there was
The
the one
song or the album?
the album. There's this.
Wasn't it Chocolate Starfish?
No, Chuck Starfish is the third album.
Oh.
Is that the one break stuff?
No Significance. Is it that what it's called? I can't remember.
I don't know.
There's an album in between where it had like
Oh, they sampled George Michael's Faith? Was that on
no,
the
that's
second one?
$3 Bill Y'all.
That's on the first one?
Yeah, that's like the first one that not a lot of people
shoot.
have here.
Okay.
It was like their second studio album, and it had most of the like big hits came off of that.
Okay.
But like the big hits were the first like 10 songs, and it was like 15 or 16 songs in the album.
Right.
And I remember listening to the back half, like some of those songs never aired anywhere, but I really liked a couple of them, and that was that same feeling. It's like, are you a true fan?
Right.
Because if you have, you've heard these other songs.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know them by name. Like if you notice now people don't really know the name of the titles. It'll be like track 8 or track 9, or
Yeah.
you just like go on YouTube and type in what you think it's called, and it'll probably just pop up. Whereas
Yeah.
before, it's like you knew the name of the tracks.
Yeah.
Significant Other.
That's the second album.
Had Nookie on it and
Yes.
rearranged, break stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Nookie. Nookie was the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just like a generation thing. As we get older, we don't connect to music as much as when you're a teen and like younger. You know, like every generation says this generation of music sucks, but it's just a natural thing. Kids today, I'm sure there's lots of artists that they really jazz and jones about.
Yeah, it's a bit of both though, because even like in that generation that we came from, you could still say like that person could sing.
Yeah.
You may not like the music, but that person could sing. Whereas
Right.
now it's like they're not really singing. There's like some auto tune. You know what I mean? Like,
auto-tune's
cleaned up, right?
now.
Like
it's cleaned up. Like Adele, of course, Adele can sing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like Bruno Mars, like
Yeah.
Ed
Chris
Sheeran, like
Martin.
those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam Smith, like those guys
Yeah.
can sing for
Right.
sure. Beyonce always, right? But then you have these other new guys that just come out, and you're like, you're not singing. Like you're not actually talented. If you go back to like. Even go back to NSYNC, like some of those guys could actually sing. 98
JT,
Degrees,
man,
they could
like-
actually sing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Dude, JT can sing.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
absolutely,
His
yeah.
falsetto's like crazy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
He's got his stuff's over process now.
Yeah. I'm
Big
not
time.
feeling that new album.
No.
At all.
I haven't even heard
Yeah,
of it.
don't
Nah,
just
it's
stay
not.
away.
Did
He
you like
released
a
like
Super-
seven tracks from it already.
Really?
Something.
Did you
No,
like a
not
Super
really.
Bowl halftime performance?
That's fine. It's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's okay.
He puts on a great show.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if
He has
you're-
hits.
Yes,
Yeah.
if you were to ask me to like in modern music, like people that actually still tour on that, like who would I go see? I'd go see Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
I go see Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
I go see Coldplay. I go see
Yeah.
Jay-Z, who's another one I'd really like to see.
Yeah.
But like people that put on a spectacle show, but like I'm never gonna like that's very rare that I would ever go somewhere because Calgary here they have this with the Saddle Dome they can't handle any shows right
Exactly.
because the ceiling.
Garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
the
go to
ceiling
Edmonton.
collapse.
We spend 200 million on a library. You should just
Yeah.
use your phone.
Yeah,
But we won't
exactly.
spend money on a new
it's
arena?
Just, it's just literally a building full of computers
Yeah.
Yeah.
with Wikipedia on
Like,
it.
don't get me wrong, it looks amazing, and like I'm sure there's a lot of like community stuff that they use with it. But as someone who like goes to hockey games and like concerts quite regularly, to be a little bit selfish, I'd rather them spent the money on a new arena. I'm sorry if
Yeah.
that seems like kind of dickish.
Well, it's
but
like I think the problem with the arena discussion is it's so focused in on the Calgary Flames. We have to realize the revenue that it brings in the city, as well as the cultural stuff it brings in the city. Right? It brings in acts like musical acts, other
Exactly.
talents, all sorts of stuff. Like Edmonton gets all of this stuff because they got a
Which-
brand new arena.
I hate whenever Edmonton has something better than Calgary. It pisses me off.
Well, they rolled through like Jay-Z and JT
Yeah.
and not too
Yeah.
long ago,
Yeah.
right? Like all these big acts are rolling through, and you're not only missing out on the revenue for the city that generates, but like our exposure to, and that's the reason why we don't get exposure to big acts, is because they have to adjust their set to fit in and have the capability for safety reasons to fit on that stupid roof.
Yeah.
yeah,
They
like
just
Oh,
can't
it's
handle the
horrible.
weight.
Oh,
The acoustics in there were terrible too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Horrible.
I saw Coldplay in there.
Was it good?
Yeah.
It was pretty
not
good.
bad, eh?
Well,
Yeah.
it was Luke Bryan, I think, some country artist that came in, but the amount of snow on the roof was so heavy that they couldn't hold any of the speakers. So it ended up being like an acoustic show
Oh, boy.
because like the amount of snow like was too much. I was like, come on,
It's a
man.
flat friggin' roof
yeah,
in
the
the city.
pretzel dome.
Yeah,
The pretzel
Yeah,
dome.
while over there in Shelbyville, they're doing fine. And
yeah.
we're getting killed.
That is the thing with Calgary and Edmonton. Eh? It's just such like I like the Simpsons reference.
yeah.
Anytime someone references the Simpsons, that's like a huge prop.
How many seasons are they up to? Do you know?
30, I think.
Holy smokes!
Like I think so. I don't think there's any show in the history of television that is as culturally significant as The Simpsons.
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
I probably haven't watched it in like, God.
Yeah,
years,
I haven't
but-
watched it yet exactly, but like
been
for
a
a while
long
there,
time.
like seasons like 2 to 16 are just like top notch, like incredible.
Well, you're a big movie guy. Did you check out their movie, The Simpsons movie?
Oh yeah,
Yeah?
absolutely. I think I saw it like twice or 3 times in theaters.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see it too?
I never saw it in theaters. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
good?
It was meant to
I like
cap
it.
it off, wasn't it? Like
That's
end
what I
it.
thought.
Well, they're supposed to do like a sequel to it, but it never just materialized because it did really well in theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it was one of those. I remember my mom saying, "You're not allowed to watch The Simpsons." And you look at the shit that's out now.
Oh yeah, like,
Like-
it's tame now.
Yeah, it's like the little brother, right? Like
Yeah.
or big brother that's matured into something, right?
Yeah.
Like it's Family Guy and all those shows, right?
Because at least The Simpsons kind of had like these Oh
What are you
no.
doing?
Just flour.
Squashed your
Flour.
beer.
Did it get on there?
No, missed the.
Oh, lucky.
No, at least The Simpsons had some kind of message, though. You know what I mean? I feel like Family Guy goes a little too far, and what was the other one? American Dad.
I like American Dad.
I
better
thought
than
Futurama
Family
was
Guy.
okay.
Futurama was amazing.
I like that one, Fry.
Yeah.
That was Matt Gregor or Gorning, whatever
Yeah,
his name is.
same guys as Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's his name? John DiMaggio. He does Bender.
Bender was great.
Yeah,
I
Bender's
thought
great.
Bender was like the robotic Homer.
The alcoholic
but
guy.
worse.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love those cartoons. Like that's something that's very much like of that era. Before that, cartoons were for kids, but like The Simpsons kind of kicked off. Like you can have adult cartoons and it still be like hilarious and a huge hit.
Tell that to anime. Anime is pretty grown up.
Yeah, I guess, but like at the time in North America, anime
for sure
wasn't really a thing.
But
Yeah.
the significance that you're pointing at with The Simpsons is a generation, our generation in particular, like a lot of like the references and the cultural significance and the news, the way it integrated like current events, that's where we got a lot of things from, right?
Oh yeah,
Like you look back on the whole thing, things that they're referencing in there are all current. So like as kids, we're watching this and it's like, oh, there's some weird reference to this. And you kind of, you don't have any interest in watching the news or keeping up with current events. Like it's a subject in high school and you don't give a shit about it, right?
Yeah.
And it's not until later in life when you realize like I probably should have been paying attention to all of that because it seems significant now. But The Simpsons were introducing aspects of that to us, right?
Yeah.
But did you see recently they had the things that The Simpsons have predicted, and one was Trump's presidency.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes,
Yeah, that's crazy. I remember
yes.
that episode.
Even down to the wave on the escalator, and there's like a scene of Trump on an escalator waving.
that.
It's the same thing.
Really, that's
it's
crazy.
it's eerie. There's this weird online theory that is it Matt Groening,
That
something
writes
like
it?
that.
Yeah.
That he's a time traveler.
Oh,
Because there's a whole bunch of things that he predicted that with unreasonable accuracy.
Oh,
That's like
really?
Nostradamus type thing.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, I guess when you've been in show business for 30 years, you're gonna get some stuff right.
Well, come on, predicting even, let alone a Trump run, but a Trump victory,
Yeah,
like that's pretty wild.
that's pretty crazy. I mean, you would have made a ton of money if you went back to like 1995 and you went to Vegas and you're like, what are the odds Donald Trump will one day be president? They'd be like 1,000,000 to 1. Be like, here's $5, and then just like cash in.
Even up until the night before, I wouldn't have taken that bet.
yeah,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's certainly crazy.
Yeah,
it is crazy.
you guys remind me. So we just finished reviewing Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and you just had this idea about going back into the past. So Cap has a list in Winter Soldier that people have been giving him things to look up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious if someone came back, woke up from 1945 into today, like comes into existence in whatever day it is today, 2018, March, whatever. And they said to you, what do I need to catch up on? What are some of the things you tell someone? Like you looked at Cap's list, it's got all kinds of like things from like Thai food, movies, all this kind of stuff, particular albums and all that. What are a few things you would tell someone? Like I was just kicking this around in my head earlier today.
Simpsons for one.
Yeah,
Absolutely, that'd
Netflix.
make my list.
Netflix.
Oh yeah, Netflix.
Netflix and chill.
yeah. Get into that.
Netflix. Lost. You gotta watch Lost.
Do you have to?
You gotta. Well,
Really?
You don't gotta finish Lost.
Yes. There you go.
You don't gotta finish it.
I never saw that. That was in university, and I remember like it ended like the night before final exam, and I remember talking to kids before writing, and the guy's like, "Oh, I just finished Lost. It ends today," and I'm like, I can't even think about my final exam. And I was like, "Oh, really? I should really get into the show."
Such a letdown, man. That show had so much potential.
It did, right?
So much potential.
The problem with Lost, and being an Abrams, like he seeded like this idea of so much mystery,
So much.
is that all the cool things like the hatch, the polar bears, and all
Smoke
that,
monster.
Yes, it was just kind of like it went so abstract.
Yeah.
And the fact that like the spoilers for Lost, but they're in purgatory and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But
That was the official ending, right?
I think
Basically?
so.
Yeah.
Like they're
yeah.
like halfway in between and all that. But there's so much intrigue to it all, and there's so much potential. But I think they got into the pattern of we need to extend this another season. We need to extend. So you know how like Rebels just took the opportunity to finish itself.
Yeah.
Lost should have done that probably like 2 seasons before.
Yeah.
it ended, right?
Once you got more of the Dharma Initiative and all that kind of stuff.
Once all that was revealed, it was time to wrap it up.
Yes.
Like the hatch was cool.
Oh, Desmond in the hatch.
Yes, remember him pounding the top of it,
Oh,
John
with
Locke? And boom.
Oh my god!
The
And then
light
he's
comes
over-
on?
oh, and then when the others come and they take the boy,
Yeah.
there was like some mystery and some horror that's just surrounding that whole scene. And I was like,
The others.
they could move faster than anybody else. They couldn't. Nobody could give birth on the island, I believe.
Yeah.
Right? There's oh man, Sanjay,
Okay, I gotta watch that show.
you gotta watch it.
Well, you just spoiled it for me. Thanks a lot.
Nah,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, the first episode, the first season
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
just. It's some of the best television.
Is it
I've
on
ever seen.
Netflix?
Yeah.
No, but I got the box set.
Yeah, I got a
on
feeling
Sunday,
too.
So
yeah.
yeah.
It's definitely worth a watch.
I'll watch it as soon as Tim watches Dunkirk.
Yeah. I meant to watch it this weekend, but I got sidetracked.
That reminds me, I gotta bring you Kingsman too.
Oh, that's okay.
I watched like 3/4 of that. I didn't mind it. It's pretty good.
Oh, is it okay? So it is okay.
Yeah, like people just shit on it. I don't know why.
No, I didn't. I was on a plane and I didn't finish it, and I want to finish it.
Really?
But
Okay.
yeah, it was good. I like what's his name, Eggsy.
Yeah.
Joel Edgerton.
Yeah,
no,
no, that's
Joel
wrong.
Edgerton's
The
Uncle
old-
Owen.
Yeah. Matthew Vaughn.
Yeah,
good
it's
director.
it's worth a watch. Like it's it's good. Like
Is it Matthew Vaughn's best?
no.
No, it's
Maybe
not
his
as
worst?
it's not as good as the first, but it's still
What
like
else has he done? He did X-Men.
So he's done X-Men First Class. He's done Kick-Ass.
Yeah, that was
I haven't seen Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass 2 is.
He didn't do Kick-Ass 2,
Oh, he
though.
didn't?
No, he did Eddie the Eagle, I believe.
I haven't
That's
seen
right,
that.
Which was
yeah.
pretty cool. He has such a cool eye for things.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So
Well, he reframed the X-Men franchise, right? He saved it.
he really did.
Yeah.
And then they pretty much kicked him off. It was like, here, Brian Singer, come back now. And Days of Future Past was cool.
Yeah.
But Apocalypse was like, I remember you, me, and Elliot were like pumped for that
Yeah.
movie, right? And
Yeah.
I'm in the movie watching these guys, and I'm just not impressed at all. I'm watching these pyramids. I'm watching this green screen. I'm watching Magneto in this ball of nonsense. Man, that
So
movie
you
was a
wouldn't
letdown.
tell the guy from 1945 to watch X-Men Apocalypse?
I would tell him to stay away from the X-Men movies. Well, just stay away from Apocalypse.
Yeah.
I'd say stay
Problem
away
with
from
a
Apocalypse.
biggest issue I had with Apocalypse is, and you go back and listen to our review. We did it. Maybe not. That was one of the
It was a while ago.
early review.
Yeah, I wasn't even on that episode.
No, it was Elliot.
Yeah.
But I hate that Apocalypse brings Magneto to Auschwitz.
Yeah.
To tell
Yeah.
him to commit genocide at a place where his entire, and I have like a connection to all this,
Of course.
to where his entire, religion, like all of that, his people
Yeah.
were essentially exterminated.
Yeah.
I just felt it was in such poor taste
Yeah.
to ask someone to do something like that. Like, there's so much significance behind Magneto's story,
Yeah.
him being connected in with the Holocaust and all that.
Yeah.
And to use that as a pivot point in the film to say, look, I'm going to bring you here. You do this to humanity the same way it was done to your people. It made no sense to
No.
me. I was just
Yeah.
like, why would you do this?
Horrible.
This is like, to me, it's anti-motivation for Magneto.
Right?
Especially Magneto.
Yeah.
For Magneto's
Exactly.
character, what we've seen in like, the first two films.
Well, that's what drove out his mutant powers,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
It was that
Yeah.
incident.
Oh yeah. Do you think they're gonna have to change his origin? Well, not change his origin, but they're gonna have to retcon something because as we move away further and further from World War II, it doesn't make sense to have Magneto be like a 90-year-old guy running around. Like in the
Could be in the
70s
gene,
and
though.
60s.
You could always alter the mutant
Just
gene,
say,
they
like,
age
oh,
slower.
It's such like a lazy writing, but like it just works, right? Like, oh, he's a mutant, so he ages
Yeah.
half the time.
You could effectively do anything. I think the mutants are going to be the hardest thing to integrate in the MCU.
Very
the thing
hard.
we may not see integrated really ever.
The one way you could maybe do it is it'd be a slow burn, but if you just kind of throw one here, so for instance, like Black Panther 3, you might see Storm show up, but
Yeah.
you don't know who she really is, but you know that's Storm. And then you can slowly have like, this sounds terrible, but you could have like some Canadian dude who's Wolverine, who's chopping wood. This sounds terrible. I told you, but doing something. You know what I mean? Like you could just kind of place these characters in certain places of time, and they're there, but they're not really the X-Men. And then you slowly, but that's too much time. I don't know.
The thing is,
It's
though,
tough because they're a group.
but the thing is with the X-Men is they're hated, right? But in the
Yes.
MCU, all the heroes are like loved.
Not necessarily, right? Like look at not Age of Ultron. Well, yeah,
Civil War.
Civil War,
Yeah.
exactly.
I guess, but like people like have powers and stuff, but they're not really like afraid. Like the mutants are like in
Persecuted.
yeah, they're persecuted. Yeah, I mean, I think they said like being a mutant was kind of akin to being a homosexual.
Yeah.
At the time, like in the 80s and 90s, that was like the same thing, and it was like totally true. And you know, that's why like the scene in I think X-Men 2 is so moving when he comes out to his parents as being a mutant.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of people say it's very akin or very much the same as coming out to your parents as being gay.
Yeah.
So like now with the world being a little bit more tolerant, the X-Men, do they still have that?
Tolerance is a fine line in today's world, but it's the hard part with mutants. I think they can do a lot of good things like that with it, and that's maybe where you see like your New Mutants go and these type of things. But how do you integrate Professor X, Magneto, some of your most significant characters, Scott Summers, Storm, and all that? You may go teenager route, but even at that, you need to have an established mutant community. And how do you retcon that into the MCU without saying, oh, by the way, there's been this, like the Inhumans tried to do this, right? Like,
I didn't give it a chance.
I watched
So
the first
I
couple
Did they even
episodes.
release that on DVD and Blu-ray?
I don't know. They should just forget about it.
You could maybe do like, I think I said it before. You could maybe even go like the Sentry route. Like they've been there the whole time. So say you could even have Magneto because he's the best next to Jean Grey, the best telepath. So if he's been having this whole hold the whole time of kind of keeping the identity secret, and something came about where it's like it's wiped it, and everybody's like, "Whoa, these guys have been here the whole time." But it's a quick fix. I don't know. I'm not a screenwriter. It's tough though. Like how do you got to bring them in there?
You have.
That's the
I
thing.
agree. You
gotta
have
bring the
to,
X-Men.
but
They're like just as popular, I think.
how do you bring
Oh,
Wolverine?
they were
into
even
this
more
universe?
popular than the Avengers at one point.
Absolutely,
For
they were
sure.
outselling everyone.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, in the 90s.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Well,
It
this
was,
is
it was
where-
them and Teen Titans.
Jim
Yeah.
Lee
Really?
art, right, was insane.
It's crazy.
Do you know what story they need to adapt is Asteroid X, where like Magneto takes all the mutants to
Geonosis?
to
Is that
Geonosis.
Joss Whedon that wrote that?
That was the
No.
Gifted.
Oh, the
Gifted,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
awesome. Oh,
He didn't. That was good stuff.
so good.
I'm not like a huge X-Men like expert. I just remember watching the cartoon.
Yeah,
But, like he takes all the mutants to like this sanctuary that like protects them
yeah.
away from humans, and the humans kind of get
It's
like,
like Savage Land and all that.
yeah.
I think I remember that because that
It's
was when they had
awesome.
like so many cameos.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yes,
Such a good
They had like
show.
a pterodactyl dude. I forgot his name.
Oh yeah.
I forgot his name.
Man.
Sauron or Soren.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Oh man, that was good. Magneto had like he had the helmet off, the long mullet white hair because everybody
Yeah.
had to have a mullet back then, whether it was Peter Parker,
Superman's
or
mullet.
Superman.
I
or
miss the
Magneto.
Superman mullet. That's my favorite Superman.
The mullet.
The mullet needs to come back. Should we all make a pact and grow mullets?
I'm okay with them not having. Even Bishop had the mullet too. eh?
Yeah,
Bishop
yeah.
Had the mullet
He had,
for
like,
a
the
little
Jerry
while.
curls
Yeah, he had
rocking.
the Jerry curl. He had the
Very
little
much like
Richie.
90s, yeah. Troy, you gonna bring him back?
Nope, nope. I'm leaving that one where it is.
Jerry curls. Troy Jerry curls. Yeah, sure.
Gotta wear a cape and a Jerry curl. What's going on here?
Classic.
All right, so you'd make people or ask someone to watch Lost.
Yeah.
You're gonna win a huge tangent on that one.
Yeah.
But that would like fuck with their mind. Like think about it. 1945, like the thing you see on TV that's like the most spectacular is like Wizard of Oz. Like special effects and stuff. If you think about it, you'd probably have a heart attack. Like if you drop someone literally from maybe not 1945, maybe like 1845. If you drop someone into like Times Square, it would seem like an alien planet.
Well,
like,
you
today.
look at like 1945 even to now,
Yeah.
night and day.
Yeah.
Like you're looking at like the modernization of the world isn't quite where some of those 50s alien stories and all that put, like with flying cars and all that. But it's basically an alien planet.
Yeah.
And so how do you drop someone into, like, when I was thinking about this and like you look at the list that people have given Rogers, like one of the things on there was Star Wars. Like,
Yes.
Of course you tell someone to watch
Absolutely.
Star Wars.
yeah.
You have to. Like, I'm coming from extreme bias here.
Definitely.
But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, of course you have to do that. But I'm thinking, like, what significant human history events did they need to be brought up on? And one, for me, that's always been a big thing is the moon landing.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I've always
course.
thought, and that was on Roger's list in Winter Soldier as well. But that's such a significant moment in history. And that's like, if I had to go back to experience a moment, like I'm sure there's a whole bunch of others I'd want to, but the moon landing is always one that I thought would be really, really cool.
Definitely.
To
Yeah.
go back and just be like we've seen Apollo 13 kind of mirrored this where they showed the moon landing. Everyone, it was like an event, right?
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
hot around their TVs. Like this was such an accomplishment to have a human set foot on an extraterrestrial moon.
Yes.
Like so cool.
Yeah.
I don't think our generation will ever experience that. Like
Mars, you don't think?
would it be as it'd be pretty cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I mean like that was like the first, right? Like and it was like a happy event, you know, like our generation, all our like big events are just
Well,
like
it's
depressing.
happy if you're in the United States.
Yeah, I was just saying, how if the Russians.
They're
I even
pissed.
think the Soviets probably were like, wow, like they actually did it. I think they,
Well, they just gave up after that, right? They're like, yeah, they did it, so we're not going to do it. So
I mean, I guess, but it's yeah, it's a pretty crazy thing though, like to say like we actually landed on the moon. And like think about like the technology that they used. Like they used the processing power of something that's like way less than your smartphone.
like a thumb drive, man. Like
Yeah.
there's
Crazy.
nothing.
A floppy disk.
Yeah.
Not even like if they had a floppy disk, they'd be like they'd have a hard on if they got a floppy disk.
Like your iPhone has more technology. I'm making a big leap here, but your iPhone has probably more technology in it than like the first of all the Apollo missions, any of the spacecraft.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah.
That's
that
crazy.
hover or that orbit around Earth, right?
Yeah. So it's like, why don't we go back to the moon? We have all this technology. Let's use it. Let's just go. And
I've often questioned that myself. Is
why not?
like, you know how there's all these like conspiracy theories and all that we never made it there. The Americans never made it there and all that. Like, why not just go land on the moon, plant a flag in there, and take back off?
Right.
Like, it feels like a big like PR stunt, but I've always questioned like, why not just go do that?
Is it like the money or maybe like too risky? Because like,
Like, I'm sure it would cost you like $1 billion to go.
but like they waste money all the time. Like really.
I wouldn't call space exploration waste, but
Well, no, I'm not saying it's a waste, but I'm just saying like think about like
Elon Musk should just go and put a Tesla on the moon.
yeah.
He's working on it, eh? He has that thing
That
going on
car.
right now. That's dope.
Yeah.
There's someone
Live
that
feed right
there's
now.
someone that was all pissed off about him.
Oh, no.
They're like, because he chucked his car into space, it's like full of like human bacteria and all that stuff. And if it ever like, it could have like seriously infected or whatever some extraterrestrial planet or whatever if it crash lands on it.
I guess, yeah, but like the chances of it actually landing on a planet are 0.0001%.
They're just gonna explode. It's gonna get rocked by a meteorite or something at some point, asteroid. Right?
Can you imagine if it like went around like a planet and came back and became like this giant asteroid with ice, and that's like what
And
destroys
came
us?
back.
Like
Yeah,
Elon,
right?
yeah.
That's horrible.
Like
The
that,
modern day,
Daddy
the
Musk.
real life Tony Stark.
yeah, he ends it for us all. We're like, why Musk?
Space travel.
Classic.
If you had the opportunity, would you go? Like if Elon Musk starts up this space travel
I
thing.
can't even go on a roller coaster ride in Disneyland. How am I
You're
going
not
to go
tall
into space?
So just really short.
Yeah, surprise! Sitting on like phone books while we record.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even think they are phone books anymore.
No.
Yeah, no, hell no. Like, I would love to.
You can't go on roller coasters?
I get like motion sickness. And
Oh,
stuff.
really?
Yeah. So going to the moon, I'd be like barfing, and then like,
no.
yeah, like it would just be a disaster zone.
Yeah, no. Would you do it? Would you go to the moon?
I don't know. Here's the thing, man. I'm terrified of flying.
Right.
And my job requires a stupid amount of flying. Like, I've probably been on in my life, like, 300 plus flights.
Jeez.
Like, I used to go to Europe a lot. I go to Houston lots, of China, all this kind of stuff. And, like, it's great with work because it's business class, so it's a lot easier. But would I go? I know my wife would love to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. The thing I'm thinking about right now is like, is the risk worth what you're going to get out of it, right?
Right.
To go and do a loop around the moon, that would be pretty fucking cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, could I do it? Probably. Would I do it? Maybe. Would I pay for it? Probably not.
No.
That'll be the future, I bet. Like, it we're probably
Space travel. That's where he's moving towards, right?
right?
Cheap. The thing I don't like is when you put cheap in front of the words.
Yeah.
Cheap airline.
Yeah.
Cheap
Affordable.
car.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
affordable home.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like,
Yeah. What are you selling?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Right? Like,
Like,
especially
is-
space travel. Do you really want it to be cheap?
No,
Yeah.
I don't want to be in a Greyhound being fucking shot into space, you know? I don't want to be like a guinea pig here, right? Like, I don't want... Like, would I be willing to die to do a lap around the moon? Nope.
No.
Well, have you guys seen that movie Everest? Like, they used to have like you could pay to like climb Mount Everest,
And then too many people
and
died.
too many people died because there's like
Altitude poisoning and whatnot?
well, no, they weren't like experienced. So there's like a huge what you call it, like a storm and a blizzard,
Oh.
and they
They
didn't
come
know.
freeze to death.
Yeah, they like a bunch of people died. So I don't think they have that anymore. But that used to be like huge, I guess, in like the 90s and stuff.
But that
Okay.
seems to be like in your head when you're thinking about it. That seems like something that, although it's a very difficult thing, you could perceive yourself walking up the side of a mountain. Like, I don't think people have that rationalization as to how difficult that is. Like, even in my own head, I probably don't. But when you're talking about being shot into space, like, you can't project yourself into that. Like, yeah, sure, we fly all the time, but I don't know. Like, I wouldn't want to be on the, like, the SpaceX thing that blows up on the way up to
Right.
take a lap
Well,
around the moon.
that was the Challenger, right? Like it was they brought a civilian into space.
Yeah,
It was a
teacher.
teacher, and it blew up before it even like left the
Nah.
stratosphere. So like, no, I think I'm gonna be keeping my
No.
feet on the ground.
I'd prefer just like I just want them to invent like that Thanos portal
Oh man.
he walks out of, right?
Like Star Trek, where you
Oh.
Yeah.
just like.
Phase in and
Nightcrawler,
out.
man. Just teleport.
Oh yeah,
Superhero power. What would you guys have?
superhero
Yeah.
power. Powers of Superman. So then you have everything.
No, that's a cheat. I'd be Bruce Wayne, just rich.
Yeah. He should have been like, "I'm rich, bitch." Chappelle show.
Bought this suit straight up cash.
Oh yeah.
Super, like I don't know, like Spidey's powers are pretty appealing.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It's in a bit of a catch-all as well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
do like a mutant power. Like
I think the teleporting, man. I think Nightcrawler would be dope.
Yeah.
Just teleport. Just
it'd make my life so much easier.
so much easier, man. Imagine.
I would just be like
Great.
an airline carrier, and you'd make so much money. Like, oh, you want to fly to China? You want to fly to India? 5 seconds, and you're there.
Yeah.
Think about how much cash you'd have.
Like
Oh,
closing
man.
the gap, even just in travel and family, would just be so much better.
Do you think you'd have to go through
nice.
airport security if you're Nightcrawler?
No.
No. You're running late to work? Pff, no, you're not. You know?
Yeah, you could roll out of bed. Like I get up at 5:30,
Yeah.
and I try to be at work for about 6:30. I could roll out of bed at like 6:15.
Yeah. That's
Be
45
awesome.
minutes, right?
No rush hour ever?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh
But
my
what if like
God.
everyone had it? Like maybe in that like interdimension, there's like a rush hour there.
Yeah, just like backed up.
Yeah.
Teleporting control.
You're just
yeah, this-
stuck. You try to, you try to they jump, and it's just like you cannot jump.
Yeah.
Too many people.
You get trapped in a wall or something.
Yeah.
That's how you go out.
Oh,
Damn
no.
you.
Yeah, or now my commute. I gotta get up at 4:30 to get to work by 6:30.
Yeah. That's the thing.
You just take the road. No.
I have this power. I'm gonna use it. Damn it.
Nightcrawler, eh? I don't know. What else?
But then you'd
would
be all blue and stuff.
No, you can just be in like a normal human with
Yeah.
teleportation powers.
Not that there's
That'd be
anything
good. What
wrong
about like
with blue
telekinesis,
people.
like reading people's minds?
Ooh, I don't know. Like I thought about that one, but just being able to read people's minds, like
It'd be terrible.
especially if you're like trying not to.
It'd be awful.
Oh,
Imagine like I guess the problems that they've always written about. Not that this is real, is that they can hear so many voices,
yeah.
Yeah.
and that's the tough part.
But I guess, but like, it'd be kind of handy when you're with your wife and stuff, and you're like, she's like, it's fine, and you're like, is it really fine? And then you could tell she's like, yeah, it's totally fine. You'd be like, okay, cool. But if she says like, it's fine, then you're like,
Why is Sanji being such a fucking dickhead?
yeah, you're like, you know what? On second thought, I will not do that.
Yeah, like you know what? I'd be down for the Mel Gibson. Like
What Women Want?
Yeah, like,
Such a
I
bad
thought it was pretty
movie.
Cool. That movie, he just had it going on. He just knew what was like up. I was like, that's kind of cool. I was like, yeah. I was like, whoa, that's really cool.
It's such a weird movie, man.
So
Like,
weird.
Think about like the premise of that movie. It's like
Not only that it has Mel Gibson in that role.
the most like non like what's the word, like not sympathetic, but like you know,
Empathetic?
yeah, like when you think about like empathetic men and like knowing what women want, Mel Gibson is probably like the least you would put on your list, right?
Yeah.
You'd be like, yeah, you know, like
One of the
yeah,
there's a few others. Harvey Weinstein, probably.
That's what I thought. It's Josh Trank's movie, Chronicle.
Yeah.
That was so
So
cool.
good, yeah.
We
Such
took
a
the
good
3
movie.
teenagers, Michael B. going on in
Yeah.
there, and then Dane DeHaan. So much potential
Yeah.
for that
Right.
actor. What happened to him after Green Goblin?
Spider-Man 2, that's what happened.
What
man.
the hell,
Yeah.
man?
He was in that movie Cure for Wellness, which was pretty cool.
and Valkyrie, not Valkyrie.
Valerum.
Yeah,
Valerian?
Valerian?
That's a good movie, man. You guys
Is
should
that
check it
that
out.
stupid one that the
It's what's her name?
Fifth Element looking kind of.
Yeah, the girl from Suicide
Enchantress?
Squad, Enchantress. Yeah.
Thing. Yeah.
No, I think it's by the guy that did Fifth Element.
Oh, is it actually? I
Yeah.
just saying it just because it looks like a Fifth Element kind of
and
movie.
it's like an indie film, and he actually put up his own money. Like this movie cost like $200 million to make. Like it's not like
It
cheaply
looks
made.
expensive.
It's
Rihanna's
beautiful
in there?
Film. Rihanna's in it for a bit. It's a beautiful film. It's different. Like
city of Valerum.
You know what
Yeah.
ruined it for me is movies like, was it Seventh Son that came out
didn't
that
see
looked
that.
horrible, and then what's the other one with your dude, Star Lord, Chris
Pratt.
Pratt.
oh,
Oh,
Passengers.
Passenger. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Did you see that?
Yeah, and like those kind of movies, I was like, oh,
I haven't seen.
I don't
it.
want to take a risk.
Is
like,
the twist exactly what you think the twist is?
No, it's kind of different. Like
Okay.
Well, I don't know. What do you think the twist is?
I've watched about like the first quarter of it.
Okay.
I thought that he woke her up on purpose.
Yeah, that's the twist.
Oh.
Spoilers. But I watched this interesting YouTube thing where it said that the movie should have started right when Jennifer Lawrence wakes up. So then you hear Chris Pratt saying like, "Oh, something malfunctioned," and I like woke up as well. So then you don't know, and then you go through the whole
they flash
movie,
back a
and then
bit.
at the end you find out.
Makes
So then
way
it would have
more
made it more
sense. Oh,
impactful.
Like I guess that from the trailers.
Yeah,
That
I
like
think even at the trailers they didn't like do a good job like hiding it.
no, and like it should have been like with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence
And
is
they're at
good
the peak.
too. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like great. And who directed that? That was
I can't remember who did that one.
I don't know. That was
Was it based off a novel though? Was it adapted from a novel?
I
or
don't
was
think
it just
so. I
its
think
own-
it was like one of those rare original ideas that like there's no source material for.
Right. Well, that's good. I shout out to original movies because I like movies that are original. One of my favorite in the past few years that are original was Kubo and the 2 Strings or 3 Strings.
I heard it's good.
Oh my god, it's one of my favorite animated films.
Really?
So good, man.
When I was at San Diego for the Comic-Con, they actually had a bunch of that stuff in a pop-up art museum.
Oh,
So you could go to it, and it had like a bunch of like the characters and stuff.
Such a good film. Go and check it out.
Yeah.
Anybody listening, go check out Kubo. It's so good.
Yo, man, we should all go to San Diego one year. I'm saying,
That'd
I'm
be
telling
cool.
you, man.
definitely.
That'd be cool.
Like
First
even
year, we gotta knock next year off the.
Yeah, 2019.
Yo, we'll get the SD Sabres, Steve Kirk down there.
Yo,
Shout out.
Shout out to Steve.
that's right.
I got to work on my Form 4, or is it Form 3?
Yeah, you gotta get there, man. Yo, I think we should all go. I agree. We should all go. We need to do a pilgrimage to San Diego. And we
Yeah.
need to do one celebration.
Yeah.
I think that's must. You've
And
done
then-
San Diego, and we got to do it. Like even if we got like, I'm trying to think how we do it. Right? Like, do you do Hall H or do you just enjoy?
I don't know if I could do all these.
I don't
Hall
know if I would want to. Like I go
You
back
gotta
and forth
camp
with
out
this.
2 days.
Could I sacrifice 2 days of Comic Con going down there for like the trip? Because you said you had a ton of fun just doing the stuff even outside, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It
like,
wasn't even part of the convention proper.
I'm not just saying this because like I volunteered at Calgary, but the Calgary Comic and Entertainment Expo, like the inside is just as fun as San Diego. Like so San Diego has some cool stuff because they have like Warner Brothers and
like
Disney.
Funko's there.
Oh, yeah.
Hasbro
Well,
Well,
they
and all
have the
this shit.
toys, right? You have the
Yeah.
Diamond
Yeah.
Select, you have the
But
Legends,
I
the
mean,
Hasbros.
people just go there to collect the San Diego exclusives and then sell them. So
Yeah.
you
I
know,
hate scalpers.
I know,
horrible.
because so you can't go. You'd have to like make that
Hate's a
your
strong
number one
word, but-
priority.
That sucks.
So
eh?
like, but like all the other stuff, like the comics and like the other small vendors, I think even like Tower of T-shirts was there, and I'm like, they come to Calgary too. So-
Tower of freaking They're everywhere. They're every
Well, speaking of comic expos, you got to take Sanjay with you when you do a comic expo because this guy
Oh,
will
that's right.
hustle his way
It's
through.
the Brown and me.
You'll get the best deals, the bargains. What was it? I found that cool Superman. Till this day, is the best Superman figure I have.
It's a nice one.
I think it's like $45 or something.
Yeah.
And then you're like, yo, just go for 30. Like, really? I don't know if I did or you did. I think you might just went up to the lady and you're like, it's the last day of the event.
Yeah.
Sanjay goes up to her. He's like, how about 30? She's like, well, it's my husband's. Okay, sure. Got it for 30. He's like, dude, this is maybe it's even 25. It's pretty cheap.
I don't know, man. I
It's
just
a
like kept
steal.
husling her.
Hustled her hard.
Yeah, man.
Oh
you know.
man. So
This year, you know, it's coming up. You guys looking for anything in
Expo.
particular?
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm trying to think. I gotta fill out some Black Series. The problem is that everything's so overpriced.
so expensive.
Well, just bring me.
I still want to get my hands on the Cyclops Jim Lee 90s. You know, everybody knows that
Yeah.
Cyclops in the blue and yellow. I saw the Marvel Legends there last year. He's $60, but is the old man Logan wave, the X-Men wave.
Oh, yeah,
I saw
yeah.
the whole wave came out for retail except Cyclops.
Really?
I'm not paying $60 for any Marvel Legend.
That
or
got scalped
any-
for sure.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be more because Jim Lee's coming this year.
Oh yeah.
So they're gonna like you can sign with Jim Lee. So it's gonna be
Yeah,
like
it's-
70,
it's,
80.
It's such a beautiful figure, but $60, no way.
Is that the one
Too
with like the blue with like the yellow
Blue and
cross?
yellow
yeah,
trucks.
it's like
Oh,
the proper one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's the best Cyclops.
Classic one from the animated series, right?
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
that was like one of the best. That and Batman,
Yeah.
two best animated.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm hunting a bit for. I need Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, Issue 25. It's got Thanos on the cover.
Oh.
I have that.
What year did that one come out around?
2008.
I don't have that. I
2009?
won't sell
So that's
it
like
to you.
after the Annihilation Wave.
It's like the follow up to Annihilation Conquest. It was like the
Cool.
proper like Abnett and Lanning run. That was like the Guardians run. Because in issue number 6 of Annihilation Conquest is when the modern Guardians of the Galaxy were introduced. So kind of the version almost close.
And so they must like redo Star Lord then?
Yeah, there's a flip in there because Star-Lord is like,
Robot or
bro,
cyborg.
he's got like cyborg with brown hair.
Yeah.
And, like he's nothing
Weird.
like.
kind of Blade Runner-ish with like
Yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of cool, but it's not like how I picture Star-Lord. Not that like I know him. I've only seen him in 2 movies, but
Well, Star-Lord's like really, it's very different from, because in the Annihilation Conquest, there's also a Star-Lord miniseries, 4-issue miniseries. It's pretty good. But yeah, there's an evolution of Star-Lord from like Annihilation. The first pages, he's with Richard Rider.
Yeah.
And he's like not the Star-Lord that you're familiar. He's not Chris Pratt. That's for sure.
well, it's crazy that like 10 years ago you could buy those at the 25-cent bin. You know, like those Guardians comics. Like no one
cheap.
was reading them.
They're short printed too. Is a big problem with the Guardian stuff right now, right?
Yeah.
I bought Guardians of the Galaxy issue 1, volume 1 for about $20. I was in 2011 or something like that, 2012.
Wow.
It's like well over 100 now.
Well,
I
So
got
what do you
a
think
wall in there.
does what do you think does better, first appearances or number ones?
first
First
appearances.
appearances.
First
Because
appearances,
Marvel
eh?
has so many number ones.
Nah.
Well, if you go back like the originals, I
like
guess.
the
Yeah,
OG
'cause
or
now-
number ones.
Oh yeah, they're worth way more.
Yeah.
I don't know because like think about it. Action Comics 27, first appearance of Superman. Action Comics number 1 is probably not worth as much as that.
Well, Tales of Suspense 55, first appearance of Iron Man.
Right.
It's worth more than Tales
Yeah.
of Suspense number 1.
Right.
Yeah.
Or if you were to get like the issue, I can't remember the issue's name, but when Hulk first versus Wolverine,
Right.
or
Yeah.
Wolverine number 1, it's
like
going to be the first appearance
Yeah,
of Wolverine.
exactly.
77 something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Such a weird costume too. Like it looked kind of the same.
It's
but
very Tiger-like, less Wolverine.
Yeah.
really. But that was
man, that character just taken off, eh? Wolverine.
Wolverine. He really has. He's had like this weird kind of renaissance going
Hugh
on.
Jackman, man.
Hugh Jackman, yeah, for sure. I thought he got really cool once he became one of the new Avengers. That's when
180.
I really started
181.
liking him.
Yeah.
181.
Incredible Hulk 180, 181.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
I haven't really read Wolverine, but
Me neither. Not much.
no.
I'm doing the Old Man Logan. It's awesome, man. Every
Yeah.
time I think I'm gonna be done with this book, and I read it, and I'm like, this is so dope. Like,
Yeah.
But speaking of Wolverine, because we're coming to that time now, like you got to recast this guy. You guys have any fan casting?
Danny DeVito.
Just playing on that short version of.
Yeah.
Um,
Me.
Yeah, you do have that rugged good look.
Thank
I don't know,
you.
like yeah, it's hard to look through Jackman, right? It's
It
the
is.
same way like when you're talking about recasting anybody
Yeah.
right now in comic book films. I don't know. You got any thoughts on that one? Like I'm trying to think of.
You know what? Actually, I always thought he might be a little too old now, but it depends because Wolverine, you don't have to cast him young. You just got to cast him at a certain age. I think Carl Urban, from Dredd.
Oh, yeah,
I think he kind of has a bit of that rugged look. I think if you
Yeah.
got him ripped, because he played, what do you call it, in
He
Ragnarok,
was in Star
wasn't he?
Trek
He
and
was in Star Trek, and he
yeah.
was the judge. What's his name in Ragnarok?
Executioner.
Executioner.
Yeah.
But I think
yeah.
he kind of has that look, but he might just be too old now to recast and
Yeah,
and cast off of him. Like you'd have to. Do a
you want some
franchise.
longevity?
Longevity wise, right? You
To
can't
that
really,
character?
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is like, yeah.
I'm a terrible fan caster.
Well, I mean, who would have predicted if you saw Hugh Jackman doing like Kate and Leopold that this guy was the perfect Wolverine, right? Like
Yeah.
he doesn't look like him. He's tall,
I can't see anything but now, right?
Yeah.
right? Like that's the thing is like a lot of times these castings, they do it and then like now you can't see anything past them. I think that's a big problem that like DC has compared to Marvel is where DC everyone's like, oh, Batman, it's Christian Bale, fuck Ben Affleck.
No,
you know?
and I'm the other way around. I'm actually more of a Ben Affleck Batman.
I like Ben Affleck a lot, but
Way
like,
more.
but like if you go to like Marvel, we've never had Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk on screen before. So this is like the first time everyone's seen them. Like
Yeah.
no one had a childhood where they grew up and they're like,
Yeah, it's
my
not right.
Superman is Christopher Reeves.
Yes.
Henry Cavill's garbage.
It's not generational, right?
Right? Like
Right.
that's a big problem that they're seeing now. Whereas like Marvel now, when they go to recast these
coming.
people, like if they go to recast Iron Man, that guy is gonna have the hardest job because everyone's gonna say he's no Robert Downey Jr.
Do you think they're ever going to recast or repackage the character? My feeling is in the MCU, it's never going to be a new Steve Rogers, a new Tony Stark, a new Thor. They're going to repackage and revamp the character into some other version of it.
I think eventually
Like,
they will.
I think they will because it's not going to be. They're never going to reboot this franchise, right? Like,
You
this
don't think
series
so?
is going to keep going for quite a while. I don't see them anytime soon, especially when you have a young Spider-Man. I and then they're reintroducing other characters. I don't see this universe ending anytime soon.
I agree.
So I think you kind of go the James Bond route, and eventually you're gonna have to eventually recast Chris Evans. Iron Man might be the one you might never touch, but even then, I think you eventually.
But the only thing I could get on board with is old man Iron Man, old man Cap.
Yeah.
And age them and recast them that way.
Yeah.
Because the way I always saw James Bond, and I don't know if it's actually like this or not, is that James Bond isn't a human, it's a title.
Right.
Oh, like the 007 is the title.
Yeah, when you get
title.
007, you also get the name James Bond. So it's not like the James Bond we saw as Roger Moore, we saw as
Pierce Brosnan,
Sean Connery, all this, right?
Right.
It's not that they're all playing the same character.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing a character that's taken on the moniker of James Bond 007.
So they still take on the name James Bond.
They take on the name.
Well.
The name James Bond comes with 007.
Because I was going to say because the Skyfall there's like an origin.
Skyfall screws all that up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like that idea of it being more of a title rather than a physical legacy.
Yeah.
Or your actual name. Like I always liked that because that made sense to me that fine, you could have all these guys. They don't need to be the same.
Yeah.
Or you could bring Idris Elba in and have him be the James Bond.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And not have to worry about it in any sense, right? Like I think that would be really cool.
Oh,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think that would be really cool. But I guess the MCU was early when they did it, but you've already recast Rhodey and you recast Bruce Banner.
That's true.
I'm sure some other...
You'd have a lot harder time doing that now, though.
Exactly, that's the it. Because when they were young, you could do that.
Yeah.
Like when the franchise was young. But now that these characters have developed and they put a stamp on these characters, it's hard to take Thor and switch him out for Owen Wilson.
Well, because...
You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
Yeah, but and the thing is, they've done such a good job. It's hard to see anyone else in it, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, eventually.
But do you need to do that? We haven't had an Iron Man film since 2013. Yes, he has been present in the cinematic universe.
Yeah.
But we haven't missed having a solo outing of Iron Man.
No.
I missed it.
Do you really though?
I think we need a solo. I would be
I'm
there.
not.
For
I
Iron
know.
Man
I'm
4.
not. Like I want more Spider-Mans. I want more.
I
Like
think
the only
done with Iron Man, to be honest.
Yeah.
For a standalone, like him popping up in the Avengers,
Yeah.
cool. But maybe it's because Iron Man 3 left a bitter taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
But he's
I
had
don't
good
know.
outings since then.
Yeah. But Ragnarok, I definitely want another Thor film.
Me, I feel like that was a reboot.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it was an in continuity reboot.
Yeah.
But with Iron Man, I think his story is coming to an end.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to be heartbroken if they kill Captain America.
Yeah.
In that, but at the same time, would it be a fitting end to Captain America? Like I'm always a supporter of if you're done telling a character story, you have to either kill the character or do something to remove them from the universe. I don't want to have a point where I'm like, okay, Captain America's in this. Like he could take a Downey role, like Downey did in Homecoming.
Right.
But would it be appropriate to just say this is it for Captain America, Chris Evans? It might be.
One of them are biting it. I think it's a toss up between Iron Man and Steve. Like those guys are the
OGs.
face. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's between one of those two.
Well, the Avengers 4 set photos kind of throws. Well, that's we're speculating it's a time travel movie and all that because you see them all in it.
Yeah.
They have the ability now with those MacGuffins and the Infinity Stones that they can do really whatever. That was established in Doctor Strange, right? He can wind back time.
Yeah, that's true.
Turn back time.
He didn't even have to fly around the world to do it either. Jerk.
No, they didn't have to reverse the physics, right?
Yeah, that's how it works, right?
Yeah. So, but anyways, guys, I tell you what, I think it's about time we kick it here.
Cool.
I'm ready for bed. I still gotta drive home.
Yeah.
You can drive me home right
I
now.
can teleport, man.
Yeah,
Get with it.
I can't. It's the freeway's backed up. Yeah.
Anyways, gentlemen, always a pleasure.
Always.
Always.
Love talking. Cheers. We'll be talking to you guys soon. See ya.
Later.
I got nothing.
I'm Sanjay.
It's a gift that keeps on giving. I'm gonna get that tattooed on my lower back.
You should.
I'm Sanjay.
This has been a Nerd Room Podcast production. You can find our hosts, Tim, Troy, and Sanjay on Twitter at TheNerdRM, TroyTheBoy87, and Sunjavi. For more content from the Nerd Room, check out thenerdroom.net. And don't forget to subscribe to the Nerd Room on iTunes, Podbean, and YouTube. Be sure to head over to StarWarsCommonwealth.com to find more podcasts in the Star Wars Commonwealth Podcast Network, including Talk Star Wars, Tumbling Saber, Generation X-Wing, Rogue Squadron Podcast, Skyros Podcast, and San Diego Sabers. Follow the Star Wars Commonwealth on Twitter at SW Commonwealth and take your first steps into a larger world.